Hey guys, so this is going to be a review of Mario Rabbids. Yes, I have finally completed the game. So, first off, if you've not heard of it, it's basically a collab Nintendo did with Ubisoft. So, if you've not heard of Rabbids before, it's a Ubisoft creation, I believe. I know it's like a game that was out on the PlayStation, like exclusive. People would argue and say Rabbids is kind of shit, but whatever. Anyway, they did a collab. Ubisoft and Nintendo are always like, them two are like a happy couple. So anyway, it's been compared. So basically, I'll tell you the story first. So basically, these rabbits end up in Mario World, and one of the rabbits has this like, without giving too much away, it's this like eyewear thing, but it's causing chaos. It's unintentionally causing chaos, but it's causing chaos. And then Bowser Jr. ends up getting a hold of it, and it goes even more wacko, and it's like cool. But anyway, so that's the whole premise of it. Now the style's meant to be like XCOM. Now I've never actually played XCOM. I have seen it. It's this fun story. I have seen it before a few times, like years ago, and I wasn't sure whether I would enjoy it or not, so I never picked up XCOM, but might actually pick up XCOM seeing as I enjoyed this. So it's the same sort of like combat sort of style. I don't feel that it gets boring though, even though it's the same style, and then in between you'll get puzzles to do, which the puzzles aren't too hard, because you know me and puzzles don't really go well apart from Rhyme, but even Rhyme, that game, it took me ages to complete on the PlayStation 4. But yeah, I still enjoyed it. But yeah, so the combat isn't too hard, but it's not too easy, if that makes sense. Now, I was worried that the combat was going to be a little too easy, just because you think of Mario, you think of easy. Well, I do anyway. Don't know about anybody else. I just assumed the combat was going to be easy, but you actually have to use your brain. It's all about, putting yourself where, you're not going to be hit by enemies, making sure, you're protecting, yourself, and there's other enemies as well, and then you can level up your characters, your weapons and stuff like that. Each character has their unique weapons and abilities that can be used during the battles. You will come across mini boss battles and then boss battles and stuff like that. They're a little bit hard, but not as hard as the main boss battle. Can I tell you, it took me about 10 times to do it. Now you do have the option, if it will come up saying extra health if you want it, and it will give your characters extra health. Also through the story you unlock different characters that you can play, so you'll come across all the rabbit, not impersonators, but versions. So you'll come up with Rabbit Peach, which is my favourite. You've got Rabbit Yoshi. You've also got what are them two enemies called that you have to fight? And they're a version of Mario. I don't really play Mario, so I wouldn't know. I can't remember what they're called now. They're the ones that do wear hats. Wow, I want to say Waro, and what's the other one? The one with the skinny one. Yeah, them two you come to fight as well, and then you come across Rabbit's Yoshi as well. So there's that. Overall, as I said, I didn't find it boring, even though it's the same thing over and over again, just because obviously it's very tactical, which I like, so you do have to use your brain a little bit, and it isn't too hard. As I said, you can make it easy if you want to, add extra health. I'm not sure how that happens, because sometimes, obviously, if you replay it, and you press the extra health, and then you die again, I don't know if then you replay it again and you press the extra health again, if it overloads you with even more triple than you were before. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's that. But the reason why I don't find it so boring is it's fun. The little mini the The little mini cuts as well, cut scenes, they're pretty fun, especially some of the bosses. That's another thing as well. Some of the bosses are pretty good, especially one of them, which I won't give away, but it is pretty funny. I think it's funny anyway. So you know, that as well just keeps it entertaining. So that helps it not be as boring. And as I said, the combat is pretty fun, so it's not, you know, it's not boring as what I would say, but I do definitely recommend that you give this a go because I enjoyed it really well. So yeah, as I said, it's not too hard, it's not too easy, it's really good. Don't come up with this game thinking it's gonna be, you know, easy. It's more tactical. It really does. You know, you need to use your brain a little bit for it. Also, obviously, it's got the DLC now, which have not actually played yet. I don't know whether I'm going to pick it up or not. That's with King Kong. King Kong. See, this is how much I don't know anything about Mario. You know, the ape. It's something Kong. Obviously, it's not King Kong, but it's some Mario. No, it's not Mario Kong, is it? Or is it? I don't know. It's with the gorilla anyway. People watching this listening to this video and thinking, what the hell is she on about, you absolute noob. But overall, really fun game. Really did enjoy it. So that's it for this review. So if you're any interested, because some people are interested, my final battle, the people that I used were, because it is possible to beat them even if you got even if you're using the weakest characters, but as long as, you know, I would definitely recommend that you need to power up your characters, definitely, and you know, buy more weapons for them as well. That is a must. That is a must, because as you get into the game, the enemies get harder, the bosses get harder, so you really need to do that. And obviously the coins, you just collect them because they're everywhere, pretty much. So that so the last fight I fighted with Mario, Peach and Rabbit Peach, which at first I regretted, but in the end, as I said, it is possible with whatever combo. But I kind of, I just went into it because I didn't know it was the final. I should have known about the little banner, but unfortunately, and obviously you can't change the characters when it gets to the final, so you're stuck with them. So that's the tip as well. But either way, you can beat it with any characters instead. Because the characters I choose is not everyone's favourite character, which they would have chosen for the final boss. You can't change out Mario though. You always have to have Mario in your group, because obviously he's the leader and stuff, but you can always change out the other two. So yeah, that's it for this review. So bye guys.